Gran Turismo 7 is a game that has been long awaited by racing game enthusiasts. The game has a lot of features and has been praised for its hundreds of cars, dozens of tracks, and RT reflections on PS5. However, it lacked 120Hz and VRR support until the recent release of patch 1.31. The addition of these features has raised a lot of questions in the minds of gamers about the compromises needed to achieve these features and whether a full 120 FPS is even possible. The first thing to understand is that when developers mention 120Hz support, it does not necessarily mean that the game will run at the full 120 FPS. Many titles run up to 120 FPS, but the actual frame rate often fails to hit the target. It was expected that Gran Turismo 7 would follow suit, but the patch turned out to be much more interesting than that. Patch 1.31 added 4 new graphical modes, giving players the choice of resolution or frame rate mode at 120Hz, with VRR enabled or disabled in the system menu, producing very different outcomes. The frame rate 120Hz mode without VRR manages to hit a locked 120 FPS the majority of the time while racing, even in intense 20-car battles. However, in replays or menus, drops to 80 FPS are expected, which can be a touch frustrating but acceptable. The resolution is dropped significantly to achieve this, often turning out around 1260p, just above Full HD. The resolution mode at 120Hz is pretty similar, although more extreme conditions such as rain and many cars on screen can induce a more significant frame rate drop. Outside of gameplay, there are worse frame rates than while racing, with dips down to 50 FPS in replays. In exchange, players get a higher 1440p resolution. Unfortunately, both modes are let down somewhat by GT7's anti-aliasing, which struggles with the lower base pixel counts and doesn't result in great-looking cars or environments. However, replays do look better, which makes sense given the lower performance, perhaps at or near 4K. Overall, the addition of 120Hz and VRR support to Gran Turismo 7 is a significant improvement. The game looks and feels smoother than ever before, with the frame rate hitting a locked 120 FPS for the majority of the time while racing. However, the compromises required to achieve this mean that players may have to make a choice between a higher resolution or a smoother frame rate. Despite these compromises, the game remains one of the most fully featured racing games ever made, and the recent patch has only made it better. Thank you for watching this video on Gran Turismo 7's 120Hz and VRR support. We hope that the information provided has been helpful in your decision-making process. If you found this video informative, please consider subscribing to our channel for more gaming-related content. We are dedicated to providing high-quality, informative videos on the latest gaming trends and updates. Additionally, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comments section below. We love hearing from our viewers and will do our best to respond to your questions in a timely manner. Finally, don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video and share it with your friends and fellow gaming enthusiasts. Your support helps us continue to create informative and engaging content. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.